Welcome to Salt Lake City, where the mighty Utah student section is ready to turn this place into a cauldron of noise. Rice-Eccles Stadium, home to the Utah Utes. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the Cincinnati Bearcats taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bearcats will kick it away first. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So the Utah Utes return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And, David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
That's caught. It's Moss. That kind of play will get a drive started or help the field position. They've got it at the 27. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moss. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
And that's just a great individual effort by the wide receiver. He catches this ball way short of the sticks, but because he's able to make the defender miss, now he's able to get the extra yards and turn that into an explosive play.
To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moss. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now second down. Handoff to the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And a great job by the linebacker. You can tell starting to crowd the line of scrimmage, get up there in the line of scrimmage, see it, diagnose it, get in the backfield, get the running back on the ground for the tackle for the loss.
He's got it. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Wilson will throw. He's got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he's set up his offense down in the red zone.
This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. In the red area, it's Mitchell. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. 10th play of the drive coming up, at this time a chance for the defense to get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He caught it! Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Utes. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. about to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there to still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And on second down for this offense, they go to the ground. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Will they keep it on the ground again here on third down? They'll try to bully their way for the first. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Bearcats will send out the punt unit. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Wilson to pass. It's complete to the right. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Using the quick game.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. Takes the handoff. It's Mitchell. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Utes have their offense in high gear. The pull and throw off the RPO. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. We'll start the quarter offense about to snap it on second down. Movement here from the tight end. Leaves it with the running back. Lowers those pads. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, More big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Off play action. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? And they're able to get him down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He got it. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the ground game. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And that's got to feel good if you're the offense, because 3rd down has been a bit of a problem all season long, but you love the way they're executing at this point, finding ways to keep the chains moving.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. It's Sorsby. Pocket starts to collapse. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Bearcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. If they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
The give to the single back. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Looking for room. It's Stanley. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Just a simple power play, power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you, keep them off balance.
The give to the back. Running with power. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
And the Utes are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Wide open downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wilson will throw. Looking for the end zone. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he will step out of bounds, but what a play to get the ball back for his offense. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He looks that one in nicely. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He's there to make the stop. These guys got knocked around in Big 12 play last year, and that has been a motivating force during the offseason.
Yeah, and you hope it's a motivating force. You hope they were talking about it. You hope it matters to your team that last year was a very big disappointment with expectations for this squad to end up like they did. A lot of time to stew on it. The whole offseason, Palmer, you better be irritated, and they better come out with some momentum to start Big 12 play.
I think what was so frustrating about this team last year was that on paper, they looked like a team that could compete for the Big 12 championship, but it just didn't show up each and every week. This year, again, these guys look good from a height standpoint, a weight standpoint, a speed standpoint, but they've got to make plays, and it's got to start here today.
Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The offense set for a first down play. Looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide in. Don't take a big shot.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wilson to pass. Gets it out quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Less than a yard to go to pick up the first down. Looking to throw on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Washington. Tackled, but he has a first down.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He leaves it with the back. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. He'll set up to throw. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Utah! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters today from there in Salt Lake City. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Rice-Eccles Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Utes will kick it away to crank up the second half. Looking for blockers. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Sorsby. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
They'll try the run. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass and make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
This is a very tough slot receiver to cover if you're a linebacker because of how quick and how shifty he is. You never seem to know which way he's going, and he always seems to create an open space for his QB.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Trying play action. Now he's going to break the pocket. Reels it in and goes out of bounds on the left side after the huge gain. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Wilson will throw. Finds the tight end. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. No reason to panic when you see those extra bodies coming. Just find the big tight end.
Well, and the great ones do that. I think the great ones are okay. You want to blitz? I know my answers. I'm all right. I'll stay patient. Find the matchup. This time it was the tight end. Finds the tight end, throws a strike, gets the first down.
The Utes are threatening in the red zone. They'll put the tight end in motion. Handoff to the single running back. Tackled after picking up the first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Hold it. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to go up top. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
A lot of times when that ball's coming out, you can tell the offensive linemen want to get those defensive linemen's hands down. They want to hit them, engage on them. Great job by the defensive end, getting his hands up in the air and getting the deflection.
Caught in the backfield. It's King. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. The returner will field it and bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Looking to throw, it's Sorsby. Got his man quickly. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, 3rd and long coming up.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Coming after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Fast motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Lets it fly. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Moss. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Utah has the lead here. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. They'll try to put points on the board with a field goal to start this 4th quarter. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. And you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the heels.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. He'll take the deep shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that ball is picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Line gets set, 1st down. One running back in the backfield, and he has it.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football. With the lead late in the game, if we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
After the short completion, do they go for the big one on 3rd down? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. 1st down here for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Throws to the tight end. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Oh, look out. There he goes. The 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wilson to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got a wide open receiver. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Wideout in motion. Touch pass on the run. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. And that last completion left them short of the sticks. It's 3rd down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Stanley.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
Ball is loose. The defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back.
And this is one of those where you go, oof, you start to breathe a little deeper on the sidelines.
Wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. They've moved it into scoring territory. 1st and 10 from the 11. The back goes in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on 1st down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football, run the clock, let that thing tick down. And if we add points, we add points.
Touchdown, Utes! And the stomping has commenced. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0. And you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
Fires to the big fella. Stopped after making the catch. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Sorsby. Quickly out to the tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete, the long pass. Couldn't hook up.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
The give. Shakes off the tackler. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Wants to fire on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. New set of downs after that completion. On the move, it's Mitchell. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Utes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. He wants to throw. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's now 4th and goal.
So you might expect to see victory formation. Instead, you will see a field goal attempt. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Utah.
And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA